Why God is silent when you need Him the most. You've been praying, you've been waiting, but heaven feels silent, and you're starting to wonder if God is even listening. But what if God's silence is actually proof that He's working in your life right now? Everyone has moments where faith feels heavy. You pray for guidance, you pray for answers, you pray for change, but nothing seems to happen. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and slowly a question begins to form in your heart. God, where are you? You watch other people being blessed, doors open for them, opportunities appear in their lives, but your life feels like it's standing still, and when life feels stuck, fear begins to grow. Fear that maybe you missed your opportunity, fear that maybe your prayers are not being heard, fear that maybe you're walking this journey alone. But what many people don't realize is that waiting is often part of God's process. God rarely moves according to our timeline. In the Bible, some of the greatest people of faith had to wait for God's promises. Abraham waited 25 years for the promise God gave him. Joseph waited through betrayal, slavery, and prison before becoming a leader. David was anointed as king but spent years running for his life before he finally stepped into his destiny. Waiting was not punishment. Waiting was preparation. God was shaping their character before releasing their purpose. And sometimes God does the same thing in our lives. The hardest part of waiting is not time. It's uncertainty. You don't know what God is doing behind the scenes. And when you cannot see God working, anxiety begins to take over. Your mind starts asking questions like, what if nothing changes? What if I fail? What if my life never improves? But faith means trusting God even when the evidence is invisible. Think about a seed planted in the ground. You cannot see what is happening beneath the soil, but growth is still happening. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean God is not working. Look at how God works in nature. Seeds grow underground in silence. A baby develops in the womb in silence. Even Jesus spent 30 years in preparation before his ministry began. Silence does not mean absence. Silence often means preparation. God may be aligning the right people in your life. God may be building your character. God may be protecting you from opportunities that look good but would ultimately harm you. Sometimes the delay you are frustrated about is actually God's protection. The struggles you are facing right now are not meaningless. They are shaping who you are becoming. Pain develops strength. Waiting develops patience. Fear develops faith. Without struggle, we rarely grow. And without growth, we cannot step into the purpose God designed for us. God is not only interested in giving you blessings, He is interested in building the person who can handle those blessings. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is God teaching me in this season?" Waiting seasons are powerful because they teach us things success cannot teach. They teach humility. They teach perseverance. They teach us to depend on God instead of ourselves. These lessons prepare us for the next level of life. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." Waiting on God does not weaken you, it strengthens you. Every day you choose faith over fear, your spirit becomes stronger. Every day you continue trusting God despite uncertainty, your character grows deeper. Eventually, the season of waiting turns into the season of breakthrough. If you feel like God is silent in your life right now, you are not alone. Many of the greatest stories in the Bible began with seasons of silence. The silence you are experiencing today may actually be preparation for the breakthrough you will celebrate tomorrow. So don't give up. Don't lose faith. And don't assume God has forgotten you, because sometimes God is doing His greatest work in your life when everything seems quiet. If this message spoke to you, comment, "I trust God." And remember this, your waiting season is not wasted. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think.